Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with Boruto Chapter 18 review. Okay guys, so before I even get started, we get to know the name of this arc. This arc is the Owl arc. And it's safe to assume, I guess, from this particular announcement, that the main antagonist of this arc will be Owl. How? I don't know. When? I don't know either. Maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months from now, that will be revealed to us in the manga. But that is a major announcement, and this is basically announcing that Ao is a more of an important character than we've previously thought, even though he is a antagonist in Kara. I cannot wait to see what this guy is able to do. I do not know if he still has the Byakugan. I doubt it though. But I guess we'll see and find out. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Now, in terms of all of this, is Ao's connection to Katatsumi a sort of hint that Katatsumi is working with Kara? I don't know. I think it's too early to say, but all I'm gonna say right now is if the person that's tech savvy in Kara is someone we have met, it will be Katatsuki. But I'm not gonna put my money anywhere because I do not know, and I think it will become clear later on. I think it's too early to tell, but that just may be me. All right, so let's dive right in. The first scene, we see the main entrance to the Technological Institute that was made, the technological weapons development building that we see. And we find out the location of that place at the end of the chapter. According to Naruto, uh, Konohamaru was in a mission on the outskirts of the village, and the closest platoon to him was Boruto's, meaning that that institute is in the outskirts of the village, and it's not some sort of transnational institute. It's a Konoha thing, and I'm guessing every single village has a technological institute with different weapons, different development processes, different types of areas of specialties. That's my guess. Um, but from what we know so far, this is the first step in world development that we have seen so far between the difference in uh, you know Shippuden Naruto and Boruto Naruto, or whatever you want to associate this verse time thingy with. You know what I mean. So this is the first sign of development we see in this chapter, is the creation of institutes like that. Even though we knew they existed. This is the first time we've seen it, and it looks pretty cool. And they walk in, and yes, and I mean yes, because we finally see Surume in the manga. And I've been shouting out of the top of my lungs since the anime started that Surume, Iwabi, Denki, and the Cat Girl and the Dynamite Girl are gonna be important manga characters later on. And here you go, in your face, right there, Surume in the manga, just like I said, just like everyone that not everyone, a lot of people did, just like all of you guys said that are with me. Here she is, affirmation for what we've saying. We've been saying that there have been so many connections between the manga and anime, and here you go. Here you go. All right. So we find out that she is one of the big players in this technological weapons development agency slash institute slash whatever you want to call it. And at first glance, it doesn't make sense because she is just a kid like Boruto and Sarada. With someone like Mitsuki, it would make sense because, again, he's a bona fide lab rat that came out of Orochimaru's lab. Just makes sense that way. But with someone like Tsurume, at first glance, it doesn't make sense until you remember her background with Donzo, and with her father, how her father worked for Donzo and the foundation, and how the foundation or roots basically performed forbidden jutsu on her, and how her abilities are tied with Hashirama cells in the same manner as absorbing chakra, and how her ability, especially in the case of her Kuchu, say her summoning, is related to trans-dimensional travel, specifically since she has like a pocket dimension where the UA is that she summons it from, unlike Mount Miyoboku, which is an actual place on the map that has like this labyrinth that you need to go through in order to find. So this is the big difference: is as opposed to summoning something from somewhere else, you have a pocket dimension in which you summon stuff. So this is the type of research that she might be leading, or she might be leading something in regards to chakra absorption, or just forbidden jutsu in terms of sealing because she had that seal on her back. So these are just guesses in my perspective in terms of weapons research that she might be working on. Uh, but I'm very hesitant on saying that she works in the the electronic realm, the mechanical realm. I'm very iffy on that. But I do think that in these particular areas, this makes perfect sense, and I mean perfect sense with Tsurame. Just builds on her character naturally, and we get a character introduction. Akita Inuzuka, or Inuzuka Akita, and we find out that she is basically the right hand woman for Kitsuki and what he has been doing, and we find that's another member for the Inuzuka clan that Kiba is a part of. So I highly doubt that she is related to Kiba in any way, shape, or form. Just because you see a member of the Sarutobi clan doesn't mean that that member is automatically related to Hirozin or Asuma or Konohamaru. In the same manner, I just don't think that she's related to Kiba. But I may be wrong. This may be proven wrong in the future. Who knows? And after that, we basic. Oh, by the way, this character reminds me a lot of Hanji from Attack on Titan. I think there are similarities in their persona, in the manner in which they treat science, in the manner in which they treat development, and how excited they are, and how this is just more than just work. This is playtime for them. Oh, this is good old playtime for them. So, in that regards, I think they're similar in terms of persona, and we get to see Boruto test a few weapons. There's the Ninja Flash Sound Bomb. There's the Soundless Room. There's the Gecko Feet thing, which helps you climb walls, which is pointless because you're a ninja. The the flight mechanism that Boruto crashes, and then this raises the question: wait, 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 wait. Are we getting too reliant on technology and not that reliant on basic ninja skills, basic chakra control, basic jutsus? Is that stuff going out the window now, and we're replacing it with lasers and guns and all that jazz? Is that what's going on? And that's a worry that Boruto gets, and that worry just gets tied in with the whole, is Katsuki a good guy? And he goes through this dilemma: is Katsuki a good guy? And he asks Tsurame, and all this is pointless in my perspective. I think that if they really, really, really wanted to, no, I just don't find anything for that. If anything, that is a way to try and drive people off his scent in terms of him being an antagonist, in which case he would be an antagonist. But I just think that little skit is useless. But we do find something interesting. We find out how Ikita ended up with Katsumi, and the way that happened is she had a ninja dog, and that ninja dog got injured, and he said that he was going to give her ninja dog a new foot, and she joined him right then and there. So other than that, we uh, we basically end up with Katsuki giving Boruto a lightsaber, and that was pretty cool. That was I have to admit, I enjoyed that slightly. It's definitely a shout out to Star Wars as a form of inspiration of some sort, in my perspective. And just calling it a chakra blade, come on. Chakra blade back in Naruto's day was just a regular sword you imbued your chakra in. You made your own chakra blade, so to speak, with regular chakra or lightning style infused chakra, so on and so forth. Now, um, we get the call from Naruto to Boruto and his gang, and Konohamaru's in trouble, and they have to save Konohamaru. And in this particular instance, what is okay? So from a story standpoint and a narrative progression standpoint, this makes perfect sense because the main character is Boruto. So this happening makes plenty of sense. But in actuality, it's too much of a coincidence. Come on, you know. So no, uh, but at the same time, it sets up the next arc, so that's good. And then right after that, we have Naruto stating that that Kara has the means. If they're behind this, Kara has the means of manufacturing a high-tech blimp. In my perspective, this means that they have people that are tech savvy. They have resources, which indicates number of people. So outer, for all we know, could be thousands of people in a lot of institutions, and that's why. If that's the case, then that is why you have Kara having so much intel, because Kara, if they have a high-ranking Jonin in the Hidden Leaf, a high-ranking Jonin in the Hidden Cloud, a high-ranking Jonin in the Hidden Mist, a high-ranking Jonin in the Hidden Stone, it makes perfect sense. You have basically the intelligence banks of the world located in these villages, like everything from forbidden jutsu to secret events to shady deals to God knows what is in those village archives. So if you're able to basically have people in the inside of these areas, your wealth of information is just beyond anything else because you have access to everything. It's that makes sense because we get to see how Kara knows about Momoshiki and the others. So in that perspective, that makes sense, and that might lead us to a revelation that that their creation has to do with some sort of secret project in one of the other hidden villages or something of the sort. So it could be something entirely different that we don't know of. And this sets up also the importance of NGOs, non-governmental organizations, which Kara is one, and arguably the Akatsuki is too, but it's not big in terms of membership, unless you count Sasori's goons and Orochimaru's spies. But you know, if Kara has that many outer members, then it could be a very efficient secret a non-governmental organization that it could be like the stereotypical Illuminati or the stereotypical Masons where they're behind the shadows and they're controlling the world. That could possibly be Kara. Now, moving on, because we don't know that much about Kara, let's talk about something else. Will Sumire end up joining Boruto and his group on their mission? I don't know. I don't know. And there's so much I want to say, but I can't tell right now. But if she does, in my perspective, her fighting style or fighting ability is low tier Jonin. So I think that if they're just fighting Ao, then she wouldn't come because you have Mitsuki who's already, a mid to high tier Jonin, and so you have two Jonin level characters there. No, like given like Sarada and Boruto are Chunin level at best. No, mid tier Chunin, in my perspective, and Sarada and Boruto are mid tier Chunin. Um, Sarada and Boruto mid tier Chunin, Mitsuki mid tier Jonin, high tier Jonin, uh, Sumire low tier to mid tier Jonin. So it doesn't make sense because you're gonna overpower him. But if there are many people, then I could definitely Surame joining. But this is all I have. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you didn't, just leave a dislike and comment why down below. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out.